Right, hello, good evening everyone. Sorry for the late start here because I right now the usually I do date for the what do you call it, the trading view. Okay, so the paper trading features is actually under maintenance. So right now I'm actually logging into one of the broker that I used last. No, I didn't use actually. I tried it out last time. So they do have the demo account also. So we're gonna look into this, but it's not an partners or anything that I'm doing on this. The reason is because I was trying out to see any things that I can, whether this broker is actually good or not. Hello, Zen. Nice to see you. Okay. All right. So give me a minute. All right. I tried to get this thing set up, and then I'm gonna share it, the screen to you guys, and then look into the current market. It has been some time that I haven't. Okay. Then use this. Right, so I know this, and then how do I put my traits? I'm gonna share you guys my this share screen right now, so you can have a look into it and how does it look like. So it's Mumu trading. So I haven't really tried before. It's not it's not I have not done any of added into it and added funds or withdrawal funds into it. Okay, so where is the paper here? Okay, so we're gonna look into the market here today on so this one I just put it aside. So put it aside first. So we're gonna look into the market and see. Let's see, this is SGX. I'm gonna look into US market. Previously I tried out here, do some trading, and this is what I got. So the buying power is about like 900 over 1000, so it's not very realistic that time. That time I just want to try it out and hop and see how is the whole thing actually works like. So what I'm gonna do here is I want to reset this. This is options. Look into US account. How do I reset this? Because the one that I have usually is not working. Remember, it can reset fund details. Nope. All right, never mind. We're just gonna base on this. All right, so same thing using the position sizing I always share with you guys. Short Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna look into it later on. So based on 100 here we have like 900 over 1000. So we're gonna assume that we have like 900,000. So I'm gonna view this for, this is Twitter. All right, so this is the daily chart here. I want to see recently I did stop. No, US market. Please, no, not this one. Where is it? So I don't want to put my strategy here. It's been a while that I didn't use this. Okay, so let's see Twitter first, since we want to look into Twitter, whether we can short sell it or not. So what I'm going to do here is that if let's say you're joining in for very first time, I'm looking into US market. I'm new into this, okay, honest with you. So what I'm looking at it, how I use this, I've looked into 1 minute charts. All right, so whether the day chart, how does it move, or I don't care. I'm gonna base on the 1 minute charts to know whether the stock price, what is their intention and where are they moving. So from there we can actually do a lot of scalping. Okay, curve gap. Just gonna use two charts over. Just gonna use one chart, the 1 minute charts. This is the 1 minute charts, right? This is 1 month, 1 minute. The reason why I'm using 1 minute is because this is how it works from the start. I'm looking into it, so I'm looking at the price and option, price and volume. Okay, so all these are showing the sign. It's not receiving enough. Okay, so how's the streaming quality right now? So I think it's it should be better right now because I have other software are being open. But come back into this. So far, this one doesn't shows anything that we want. So I'm gonna create new screener. This is the strategy, the screener that I use. News. How do I select the stock? Is I look at the top active stocks of the day. So you don't have to screen out a lot of stuff, because last time when I look into the stocks, I will need to find there's too many stocks in the market. So what I do here is that I look for those top volume, okay, turnover, top turnover. All right, so this is the top turnover, 1 million plus, no, okay, 9 billion. So we have Tesla over here, we have Twitters, we have Apple. So we're gonna look into this few over here. So it's blinking, so don't mind about it. We just need to look into it and see. Basically we're gonna look into it one by one and then check whether is there any opportunity here. So basically it's every minute that we are looking into it. Okay, so if let's say you are tuning in, you're new to here, remember to like us and give us subscribe to our YouTube channel. So every week we'll be doing all this live stream on how to day trades, show you the way to look into it. So yeah, okay, so like for example, if let's say we look into Twitter, so I will not do a short right now. The overall 1 minute trend is actually going down. So what my strategy here is that I'm gonna wait for it to have a rebound first, a rebound like something like this, and then wait for it to have the price actually usually when it hits the high side or maybe at the low side, that minutes of high volume is actually showing some sign. Okay, that high volume actually showing us that it's going to stop. So you can see here high volume and then it stop to move up higher, and then at this point over here, when they are moving up, so there's a high volume here and then the price will start to go down lower. Same thing when the price move up, then volume is higher than previously, the price is going to go down lower. So that is what we are looking at. Okay, and right now we do see it from here. So we just need to wait for it to have the rebound first. Okay, with this such a small rebound over here is usually it doesn't work. It stay for maybe a few minutes later, then only they'll move up higher. Okay, so position sizing wise, we're gonna use for this case, we're gonna start with 100. In this case, we could actually move in about like 1,000, so 1,000 unit. No, 1,000 unit for Tesla is gonna be 1 million. We only have 900 plus, so we're gonna stick to like maybe 500 units. Okay, 500 units for each of the shares. Okay, so we're gonna go through it, see any of it they have the rebound, and look for those stocks that is moving up higher, or more liquid. So those that are not liquid, then we are not going to look into it. So we have here Alibaba, but this kind of price movement is more like they are not really have the intention to move down lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until this price end first, this minute. When it's end, then we're going to look into we can actually decide whether to enter or exit. Let's look into others and then come back to Tesla and Twitters and see. All right, so price is moving something like this. we need to watch. For entry wise, I'm not going to look into stocks that is the volume. Okay, so just the exit, we're going to look into the volume. Okay, Apple has already moved up higher, so we can see from the today chart here, the volume is actually higher than the previous day, so most likely it's going to stop moving up higher anytime soon. So we're just going to wait for the entry price to come in. So this one price moved down, but it's not really much of here over here. It's not really much of price down yet. Not really much of the price up yet. Okay, the rebound is not that much. So I think what it fulfills a lot is the Apple. Where is the timer? Okay, the timer is at the bottom here. So we're gonna wait. Price going to move up higher. So it's a little bit of probably a changing of trend right now. So because of there's a daylight saving right now, so I think the timing, usually if let's say the first half an hour that we enter, then there should be a lot of stocks for us to look into it. Bank of America bouncing back up, sales. So for trading wise, the most important thing is that you can't rush in. Okay, you can't just see like, oh, this one I want to rush in. Twitter wise, if let's say you are the degree of the price drop is not as long as the previous one, so we might want to be a bit more careful. So there's a rebound here, so just wait because the price is going down, so we might see there's a rebound change of trend in the 1 minute, so we need to wait for it first. It's still better to actually do a short selling at this point. Okay, high volume here. Let's see whether it will have for Apple stocks, let's see whether it will have any of entry rules for us to enter into it. AMD, actually this one is a good move in, so we miss out. Amazon is not very liquid, sometimes gap up and gap down over here. Alibaba, leave it. Oh, okay, so it fulfills what I want, so probably what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna enter into paper trade. Alibaba. Wait, how do I do this? I forgot. Okay, never mind. It's already moved out higher. Let me check how fast trade. No, this one is for fund flow trades. I don't want to look into this. Okay. So high volume here, higher than previous one, so we might see some reversal coming. So I think is if let's say I want to enter, then I'll need to double click it. View detail quote. No. Main picture with it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about this because this is the first time I'm using this to do trades over here. I mean, last time I did before, but it's not like this. It's much more easier. Ah, okay, it goes down, so I don't need to see that. Right now, I need to find a way to, where do I add the rising? I can see this is weekly. I need to get this fast. Recent view. Why it doesn't allow me to put into? Hey, here is a paper trade. But when it's in my watch list, I can't put it into paper trade. What? Okay, so Twitter seems like, let's check what added any of the good entry rules. I don't want this. Oh, chaotic. Fast trade. Order sell today. Futures no limit. Apple. That is the worst thing. So if you have any question, you can feel free to ask me and put it into the comment box. All right. All right, there's a retrace here. Price don't really goes anywhere down. So it seems like Twitter, we no longer going for a short. So we can look into it for maybe for a long, but it's not confirmed yet. Okay, this is not right. Why I can't choose the stocks that I want? Probably I'll just add into my watch list. And then we look into it later. When we see that, then we go to our watch list and then we click the paper trade. Is there? Still can't add into paper trade. Ah, here, have. Okay, so solve it. That's how we should do it. And right now it's 9:51, so waiting for it to show any sign of moving up or going down. Apple, Twitter, Apple. I think Twitter is the top of the day, so probably the fluctuation will be much more. So let's say from here about $52.29 down to $51.38.5, so $1 of price movement. So from here, let's say 176.5, then up to here about 176.7 or 0.7. Okay, 20 cents. But it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's see. Fail to go down lower, but Apple actually have the show the sign of going down lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into paper trade for Apple quantity 500 lots. Okay, so I want to sell. Why I can't do short sell here? Ah, not enough of shares in the market. No, there's enough of when I sell it down, so I can actually take the buy. No, I can't do short sell. Why? Ah, this is where you can type the name in. Oh my god. I'm sorry about this, guys. Maybe I should look back into TradingView and see whether their paper trade is back. Like, no, I have no patience for this right now. I'm doing live. Come on, TradingView. Oh, yes, it's back. Okay, let's look into this. Okay, sorry about that. So just now we are looking at Apple. Apple should be here. Somewhere here. Okay, the price already moved up. Okay, we didn't move in, then it's actually good. So right now we have the price up, so we can actually go in for buy. So this is a confirmation here. Let me zoom in. So because the price is actually close higher, so right now it seems like there is more like a reversal here instead of going down lower. So we can actually look into it, and there's a retrace here and the entry rules, so we can look into it, wait for the price to move up higher. Okay, so cut loss wise, we're gonna watch. If let's say the volume is higher than the previous one and then the price not moving up any higher, then we're gonna exit, take the profit. All right. So anyhow, I want to share with you guys here is that these are for, okay, volume is still lower than the previous one, so we still can continue to hold. These are for a vlog of how because I want to look into the US market, so that's why I want to show it to you guys, like how do I test my trading strategy. So that's why I'm using the paper trading first, and later on when I'm okay with the strategies and come out with a cut loss point, everything is all set in the strategies, then I will actually start with the real fund. Okay, so continue to watch this live stream over here and see how we can do these changes and then grow in the market. All right, so let's see, the price is going down. Volume wise, it's going to close. So you can see the trade account is slightly higher than the previous one because yesterday I tried to did a little bit of testing also. So it's fine. Okay, so right now the volume is actually higher than previous one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these losses. So come back to Twitter and see. Okay, price down, high side, short sell this. All of this I'm just going in for short term 100 lots. Why? Because even though different price level, if I fix everything in 100 lots, 100 units, okay, in this case, it will be fixed. Okay, if let's say those are cheaper, and then I buy more, then it's not able to cover, because if I buy more means that the price one tick goes down lower, and then I'm going to lose more in the market also. So I don't want to get that. So I want everything to be the same, so I can actually offset all the risks that I have. And also, wait, volume higher than previous one, so time to buy back. $14 here. So just now we have entered into something. We did a short sell for Twitter. This was long time ago. Twitter, short sell, then Apple, we bought it, and then we have a losses of about $21. So $14 we make from the Twitter. So right now we're still in the negative. Don't worry, we can continue to look into it and find any of it. So you can see the price start to rebound back a little bit. Then we come back to Apple. No, that's AAL. So this kind of price movement is actually showing us that the the price will have a reversal. Okay, so we're gonna just need to wait for the reversal to come in, then we can look back into this. Price pop down, so wait for the timing. The retrace, not really much of the retrace. This one will continue move down lower because there's no high volume actually show up yet. Oh, remember to give us a like and also like our page, like our subscribe to our YouTube channel, and yeah, okay. So this will actually give me more energy to look into the market. ATER. But this one is not very liquid here, so I'm worried if I long this, then it takes a very long time for them to move higher. So I prefer something that is slightly maybe 50 over dollar per shares, or maybe 40. I want to see something like the candlestick like this. Okay, so for you guys to know. So actually for this is more okay, price down, high volume, and then here we have this. So Twitter long. Let's see. Long Twitter. Because the price retrace here and then there's a high volume, so it shows us that it's all right. Stop right now and then try to push the price up higher. They might have the rebound coming. Volume is still lower than the previous one, so right now the price is volume is still not higher than the previous one. The reason behind is because when the high volume, high price not moving up any higher, then is telling us that selling pressure coming in. They will not push the price up higher. It's about the same of how we look into it in our operator analysis in Malaysian market, but just that a slight different. Malaysian market, the big boys are doing it in a different way. So in US market, of course, the market is actually much bigger. So that's why we need to use another way to look into it. So we can't apply, copy and paste the same thing. Just like a lot of all those indicators or maybe trading strategy, they say like, oh, they work well in somewhere else, but and then they plug it into Malaysia market. Very simple thing is like technical analysis, where okay, so this one we have to cut loss, this one long, so we are going to sell it first. Okay, $4 profit from here because the volume is actually higher than previous one, so we still have $4 of profit. Okay, come back to what I said just now is that technical analysis, it works well maybe in overseas market, but or in US market because maybe long time ago, but right now all of us, we know that the market is always based on the big boys intention. So when you put everything the same thing back into Malaysian market is different, so you can't use the plug and play, and that's why you'll find that it's not very reliable. If let's say you are using technical analysis or maybe technical analysis or some other analysis that works well in overseas market into Malaysian market, because the whole thing is different, regulation is different, the big boy size is different, there's no short selling in Malaysia. I mean, there are short selling but not as commonly used. Okay, wait, this one I have to enter. Okay, not as commonly used as like in US market. Okay, so these are things that you need to take note of when you are looking at strategy. So as long as you have the principle, like our principle here is that we need to follow the big boys, look into price and volume. So all these actually will tell us the details of whether the price will actually move up higher or down. But of course, the probability is not like 100%, but that's why we need to have our risk management, we need to set up the cut loss point, and it's like what I'm doing right now. I'm testing out in the market, setting all those cut loss point, knowing like when to exit, when to reduce my risk, knowing when to maximize the profit. And yeah, so this is what we can do from here. Okay, so AMD is the latest one that we are looking into it. So yeah, let's see. The market volume is not higher than previous one, so we can still continue to hold on to it. And then yeah, so it's very important to have a trading plan, so we need to stick to it on the trading plan. Apple seems good also, but I am out of funds to actually move in. I can still move in based on the trading view of this the way that they look into it, the way that they do the trading, the paper trading. But I want to make it as real as possible because I want the whole thing to look real. Okay, I don't want to be like, because there's a leverage. I tried before, I can actually buy up to 100 over thousand of worth of shares, but in real life I can't be doing that, so I don't want to do that here. Okay, all right, volume is higher than previous one, so new one. So we have to cut this one is long, so I'm gonna do a sell in the market. So $11 is down. Okay, so since last week that I shared with you guys, last week one of my mistake is that when the market is moving sideways, the price is moving sideways, I still going in and out using my this method. So that's why there's a lot of cut loss, and a lot of cut loss are going on. So after two times that I actually experienced this in Apple and in Apple, so we need to change. Okay, you need to be sharp enough to actually realize this. Okay, this stocks is actually moving sideways, and if let's say we continue to use this strategy, then it's not going to help us to make profit from the market. So we need to pause and then look for other stocks that whether it has the trend is ready. Okay, so we have a retrace here, volume high. What time is it? 11 second, 13 second. So it's slightly moving up. Like I said just now, this kind of price movement is going to have a reversal in price. So usually after the first reversal, the price will actually shoot up quite fast. So we need to catch that. 32 seconds right now. $41 seconds. Okay, seems like it's good. Twitter here. 43, 45, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60 seconds. Okay, good for us to look into it. So fulfills my entry rules. So I'm gonna look into it right now. Put it longer so you can see. So we're gonna apply the same rules. Because first thing, if let's say we see any of the reversal, usually what I practice is that the reversal is here. So after, if the price move up higher, and then there's a retrace, and then they start to move up higher here, this is the entry will always, that you need to wait for the retrace first. Then how about NEO? Okay, let's shake this up right now. AMD, they start to move up with high volume, so wait for the retrace. Apple is not doing anything, so it's actually in the downtrend. So if let's say this one show, actually better not, because it's moving sideways, trading within this line over here. Usually if let's say they have a very minimal price of movement like this, then minimal price of sideways like this usually is telling us that overall the big boys are waiting for it, maybe waiting for some news or anything that it comes in to decide where does the price actually goes. So Twitter, we are not going out yet. The reason is because it doesn't fulfill my exit rules. The volume is still low previously. So let's see whether this will continue to move up higher, or we have to do a cut loss here. not one thing is that you can't really just base on the high volume and then entry, then you exit, or maybe you exit from the trade. You need to understand how the whole thing works, what are they trading off. So overall price is still, because like for example in this case, the previous minutes the volume is actually higher than previous volume, but not getting out yet. The reason is because the price is still moving sideways here, so it's not really a move up higher, so I don't use that. I'm going to apply my second cut loss rules. So either one of the cut loss rules match or exit rules match, then I'm going to exit. So it's the same like how I trade into Malaysian market. If let's say there's no, I'll have a cut loss rules and also a higher point of cut loss rules based on the price and volume movement. 58, 59. I think we are experiencing the same thing like last week. Doesn't fulfill my cut loss rules here, so that's why I don't need. So we experience the same thing right now. The price is actually moving sideways, so we going to wait for it. Everything is moving sideways except for Apple. Start to move down lower, high volume, so but we might see a huge price down. Let's see, Twitter bouncing up with sudden huge volume actually shoot in. Suddenly just fly up here. So will this be? Gonna watch it again. Okay, price start to move above our entry point. Let's see whether it's sustained. Don't get too happy, don't get too excited about trading. You shouldn't have any emotion or excitement in trading. Okay, so it's okay, it matched the rules, then we exit. It doesn't match, then we exit. Then we hold, we wait. Make profit, okay, good. If it doesn't make profit, then fine. All right. So seems like the market have decided, so that's why there's a lot of price up and down. The fluctuation is high. This kind of price fluctuation in this much is usually then something that suddenly come out, and then the market is finding their way. Those who want to sell, they sell, then they change their position, so that's why this thing happened. All right, something is not right here. I am going to 24 second, 25 second. I'm going to cut this $38. Actually close down over here. So we're gonna wait. So it's pretty obvious that suddenly move up and down. Let's see. Let me read the news together with you guys and see what is happening. Any breaking news? US stops Russian bond back payment, raising risk of default. Come back to this first. So yeah, you can see the price keep on moving up and down. Okay, it's something like what we have been through last week. So we need to wait for it to have the right price movement. Okay. Sphere. We need to wait for them to set the direction first. So since we have I think lost about like 30 over dollar over here, so let's wait. So don't just keep on going in and out, in and out. So if we keep on doing that, then it's not going to help. While they are doing up and down, I'm going to check any of the good sign. It so happened that we started at this point here where all the stock price are moving sideways. Seems like AMC is not trading at the same trend as the rest. But it's quite hard every time when the entry that we can actually move in, then the price start to have a high volume change. Then it's not moving up any higher. So seems like they are changing the trend also. This kind of stocks in 1 minute, then we try to avoid it. You can trade this, but you need to look into 5 minutes. Okay. So because it's late at night right now, so I don't want to wait. So Apple said that might continue to go down lower. Return no. AMD is pretty much set, is moving up. So up. So right now high volume, so they're going into a retrace first. We'll come back later on. Look, let's check Apple and see any of opportunity here. So Apple is not moving sideways like Twitter here where they moving sideways anymore. 55 second, 57, 58, short sell. Because right now the price is down, is pretty much confirmed into one direction. So right now there's then after the first down, then they have the rebound, slight rebound, and then we have the entry rules, then we can start to look into it. But this price down is not like really strong price down. Because usually once they break, they have decided, then it'll go down fast. It's still considered okay. Well, of course, because this is a trades here. Bank of America moving. So overall market are having the same sign here. Okay. Apple, okay, down. So volume is still low. We can still continue to hold. Let's see whether today we can make about $200 here. So price is like this, continue down. At the moment, we are having an open profit of about $80, sorry, $20. Volume still not. So if you are using this method, I would not recommend you guys to actually start to use this method yet because I'm still testing on it. So let me test it out first. Then if let's say it works well, then okay, we can look into this. So it's still paper trading. Pretty much confirmed. So just need to confirm. Okay, volume is still not at the high side yet. So I'm not going out yet from this. I still continue to hold on for this and see. If let's say you are following this is just for a vlog of how I look into it, okay, as a learning for every one of you. So don't follow this, okay? You should have your own way of trading. Yeah, the Ukraine and Russia war is actually pretty bad. it will definitely affect the whole economy because the main agricultural export are actually from there. Volume is still low, so I'm still going to hold on to this. Okay, the main agriculture is still from there, especially Ukraine, and also you can see volume is still low, so I'm gonna hold on to this. Yeah, what did I say just now? So if let's say things are not you have the sanction on them, then there's a lot of problem. Okay, so what I see is that right now the big boy, the big brother, which is the US, they are not actually getting involved in the war. It seems to me that they are actually repeating the same thing during World War One and World War Two. Because during World War One and World War Two, they actually stay at the sideline, and they are not they are not doing, they're just giving some support and then talk. All right, that's it. So that's why I would say then after the World War One and World War Two, which are the countries that actually booms a lot the economy is actually US. So so we know that if let's say we go into war, and then even after the war, whoever actually wins the war uh, will also be a bad sign, okay, back to their economy, whether you win or lose. Those who are not involved into it and keep on doing a lot of supplies, all right, to them, to the war, to the front line, so they can actually make a lot from that. So that's why you can see there's booming in US up until right now. So I think they are repeating the same thing here. So yeah. So right now I see there's a high volume here, so it's time for me to get out soon. Right now, $27 secure. Let's look into others. So that's my thought. Okay, so it's up to you guys, because they need to actually have their economy booms. And pulling off, they have been supporting them, I think, for some time. And then again, they pull off from all this. So yeah. Of course, those who are winning last time, like very long time ago, when the first war actually started in Germany, the World War One also. After the war, then actually the country that actually started all this thing will need to compensate and also pay those winning country. So I think only recent years that Germany actually paid off all the fines to British, British and also France, if I remember. Yeah, France and all those countries. So World War One until now. So until recent years, then only they are able to pay off everything. So you can see how bad is it. So of course it's lucky that they are still able to expand, but of course that is gonna be much more tougher to expand compared to, like, for US, they are not involved in that. So that's why they have time to actually look into any of the those nuclear bomb, atom bomb, and all those. Okay, for your okay, so this one in AMD long, because the price has already moved up, like down like this, and retrace high volume here at the bottom. So seems like the trend is set. So we're gonna look into all this right now. AMD, yeah, for your understanding of how this the nuclear bomb and nuclear missile are actually made of. So basically you might think like, okay, they preset all the coordination. So if let's say one country actually launch, then all other country that has a nuclear missile that will start to launch automatically launch as well. So where are they launching to? Sorry, this one need to cut loss. Where are they launching to is basically to those countries that has the nuclear weapon, that they think that they have the nuclear weapon. So basically the whole world will be launching the missile. Okay, so that's why it's not a good thing. At the moment, I think right now in the whole world there are about like 5,000 over. Is it 5,000 over? 5,000 over all this missile. So imagine 5,000 over is actually shooting up in the sky, and most of them is actually much more. The power is actually much more than what do you call that? The bomb last time in. Okay, Twitter is finally have made the move to show that they are moving up higher. Wait for it. Wait for me. Wait for me. Twitter is not at the best time to best buy price, but this one the price already move up higher. So far, there's no volume is higher than the previous one, so that's why I'm looking into this. Okay, so it's moving up. Let's see whether it will end like this and continue to move up higher. So war is not good. Okay, I don't support that. But of course, this kind of thinking is very, what do you call it? Utopia kind of. Is it called utopia? Euphoria? I don't know that. You know, everyone wants that. It's like everyone have a perfect world, but of course, in the reality, it's not, because perfect world, it doesn't include the greed and selfish in that. Okay, so if let's say you want to create a perfect world, then we can't be selfish in that. But in the market, it's in the real market, real world, it's not. So that's why you can see a lot of all these things coming out. Okay, moving up higher, volume is higher than the previous one, so we might want to time our exit here. Let's see. 52, 53, 54, 55 seconds, 56. Okay, time's up. I am going out from this. So taking a profit of $26. It might continue to move up higher. Maybe. Like I said, Twitter is rebounding, moving back up higher. So maybe right now they start to have a retrace. So after the retrace, then I'm going to look back in to go for a long, because the price is moving upwards. So never go against the trend. That's not the first rule. The first rule is never lose money. So right now we have 21850. I think slightly more than what we have just now. Account history. This is the account history. So today we have profit, losses, 1919 offset, $9, $9 offset, $10 losses, plus this one is 34, 27, 54. So we have a profit today. Guess I'm just gonna look into this Twitter right now. Thanks for sharing this, Zen, if let's say you're still around. So basically, I'm using it the easy way to select the stocks is because there's too many stocks in US market. You have NYSE and you have Nasdaq. You can't see all of the stock. Last time in Malaysia market, I can still go through 1,000 list of stocks in Malaysia market, but US market, don't ask me to do that. Facebook seems like they are setting up, but not the end of the time yet. We can come back later on. Sorry, it's not called Facebook anymore. It's actually Meta Platforms. Are they setting a price up? Twitter is basically the hot of the news because Elon Musk, actually one of the influential, one of the most influencing businessmen, is in it. $56, $58. All right. Meta platform it is. So of course there's still a lot to learn about this US market, because right now it seems everything okay, but it's actually right now there's a lot of things that is not able to explain. Maybe to some of you, you find that, oh, okay, it seems good. If you're moving up higher, you can just move in and out like that, and then you can still make profit from it. But to myself wise is I still can't find the point, the very precise point of where is the point that they are going to have a price up, reversal of the trend. So if let's say I can find that, then it will be great. Oh my god, high volume again. So got lost for $7 plus, so it's fine. Come back to Twitter and see. No high volume yet. So let's see whether they will end here with the high volume. What time is it? 11:30. I am going to continue this, and then I'm going to wait and see. If let's say I am tired, then I'll probably go for, I'll let you guys know. Because it's trading, you still need to keep on looking into it. And plus, I have 2 lights is shooting on me. So it's like the eyes, you get a bit sleepy sometimes. Okay, there's a retrace here, but there's no high. Okay, high volume actually forms finally at this point, but not sure whether this will be a pause here. Let's look into other stocks and see. Bank of America, T is for AT&T, not very liquid here. Alibaba. Do I screen my watch list prior the session? No. I'm using the volume, the most active stocks in the market. Because I'm doing, it's more like a scalping right now that I'm doing. So it's basically I need to, between the day you can see the stock price is moving up and down. So I find it, my own personal view is that I find it whether the overall trend is going down or going up, it doesn't matter, because the price is just keep on moving up and down. Okay, and I'm looking into 1-minute charts. So that's why I don't have I don't screen it prior to that, prior to the market open. back to this Apple AMD is still moving sideways. Seems like really Apple is actually forming a bottom for today at this point. But I'll wait for it to actually move up higher first and then have a retrace. Then only I look into it. Yeah, this is not my stress ball. It's actually a real baseball. So you can't squeeze it. I don't know. I just don't ask me whether I'm not stressed, but I just like to have something in my hand. Maybe I'm stressed internally. I mean, not internally, but inside, maybe. I mean, you're doing a live and showing it how to do my vlog on how to trade here. And usually you don't see this much. Don't see people are showing this much. So somehow you feel stressed about this. Maybe. But I've been doing a lot of live streams, so it's fine. So as to me is, okay, this one in. Twitter again. To me is, if I'm wrong, then it's wrong. Okay, that's it. I accept it. Okay, so I don't have to hide it. If let's say I'm right, I can't say I'm right because there's a lot of things, there's thousands over things out there can be right. I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I learn from it. So I just want to share how I look into the stock market or how I start the stock market. Okay, I started off in Malaysia market. For some of you, if let's say you do not know me, or you know me through the browse features in YouTube or maybe Facebook, so you can look into our channel and then you will find a lot of stocks sharing that I don't typically talk about stocks because in a way is I can't actually talk that in public, but I'm showing this to actually for educational, for learning purpose. I know there's a lot of traders out there who like to look into know how to do this. Wait, high volume here. I'll I might wait for it. Okay, I might continue to hold on to it. Should I or should I not? I have the exit rules. Okay, stay with your trading plan. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, emotional. So it's not because I want more profit, but because it seems like they have intention to move up higher. It's 47 seconds. Okay, the moral of the story for this trade is that always follow your trading plan. So I'm not following it. So right now I'm losing $4 here. So right now I'm losing 7 right now. Okay, so that is very important. That's why I say follow the trading plan. Although it's paper trading, but I treat it very the reverse, so I treat it very serious because I'm going to rely on this to fund in for real money in the future. Price is going down. I'm not moving in. This kind of price drop is not like a small retrace. It's more like a reversal in that. So short sell it. So you might watch the movie like, you know, seeing people move in and out, in and out. Yes, that might be you can do that. Let's say one time I'm looking into 2 stocks, but I limit myself with 20,000 in the account. So yeah, I can't look into more than 1 stocks because those stocks that I'm trading at this point over here is mainly those high value stocks, 100 over dollar, 50 over dollars. Seems like all this are going down. So they set a trend right now. Seems like everything is moving down. Volume not higher than previous one, but this is a price down. Wait, I need to recap this. Okay, before any more losses incur, let me do a recap first. Okay. Price down. That's the highest volume and the price down. Okay, let me do a recap first. I'm going to pay that $7. I need to recap everything right now because everything seems like they are going into one direction right now, but the volume is high, so there will be a rebound, small rebound, short rebound coming in. Let me get coffee first. Excuse me. And here I am back. Yep. Yeah, probably I'm not thinking of sleeping tonight anymore with this coffee down. Retrace, price up, high volume, so it seems like well, price continue to go down lower. Okay, so Twitter move in a different direction compared to others. Not really opposite, not really an opposite beta. Let me do a recap first, yeah. Hang on there. Because I sent something not right here. Might be some changes. You must be wondering why suddenly I can actually come up with coffee, iced coffee. Maybe you didn't wonder, but I just want to tell you, I just want to say like, okay, where I got this coffee, all right? It's just, I bought it in the afternoon. So I actually bought it at the big size, 700 ml. So I can drink it for 2 days. All right. I'm going to look at AMD here right now. Just need to wait for this candlestick to stop. end of this candlestick. All right, 55 seconds, 56, 57, 58, 59. That's it. Short sell it. AMD. Twitter's most likely going to have a rebound first. Gonna come back later on. If you just join in, you can always play back and see the previous round that what I've shared. Every day, the top active stocks are AMD, Apple, Sophie, Nvidia, Tesla, Facebook, Meta platform, sorry. They don't have any other stocks. I mean, Malaysian market, at least we always see like every day, not every day, but sometimes seasonal, that this stock is moving up, that stock is moving up. Okay, AMD is down 30 over seconds right now. This coffee is actually from All Day Coffee, so you can actually call Grab delivery and get it from there. Okay, high volume comes in, and then we have exit rules. Okay, just now I didn't follow my exit rules, so I have to cut loss for that just now. So right now I didn't follow that. And then right now I am losing some. Follow trading rules, Calvin. Follow trading rules, okay. All right, so follow trading rules. Whether it's later on I miss out the profit or not is none of my business. So we have a new one here. Apple. Just need to wait for the price to actually stay close at this point. Or slightly higher is fine. All right. Price close at that point. So I'm going to show some Apple right now. Account history, just now at 26 to 14, so we are still in a positive. Great. Twitter is much a better choice. Wait. Maybe not. Just have to wait. You can see AMD high volume here, so if we don't get out, the price just rebound right now. Okay, Apple, yes, okay, yes, okay, yes. Just stick with this. If let's say the chart is too small, do let me know so I can adjust it if you guys can't see it. $42 seconds, 45. So right now, if you trade in US market, is most of those brokers that is direct link to US market, they are offering zero commission. So it's okay to do all this kind of scalping. AMD price rebound, but there's no sign of they are going to stop yet. Hmm. 50 seconds. Volume is still low. Previously, when they move downwards, probably volume, okay, high volume, then it stopped. This point, volume, then stop. We don't see any high volume coming in yet. But when this kind of price movement where low volume, but price don't really push up higher, seems like things are stopping here. Either they are buying back their short selling position. I need some reference. Oh, market going into lunch break, I think. So it should usually before the lunch break, it should be quite volatile. I'm not sure that is Malaysian market, but this is US market that we are looking at. It might be different. Let's see. It's a new candlestick right now. Price push up fast. Volume comes in fast also. So just now we saw that the price is moving up and down, Not much of volume is actually showing up. So right now what we see here is that the sudden price actually comes in, pushing up the price. Sudden volume, sorry, comes in and then pushing up the price. So it's more likely that they will be actually stop here. So cut loss $12. So we have something here from AMD. So I'm gonna wait for it to see any sign of going down. Just need to wait because the price already rebound up here. Now it's only 22 seconds. Twitter also staying at the side. And it's down. Seems like it paused here again. AMD price move back up. Twitter still the same. Nvidia is leading the way. So the rest must be the same. So just now, okay, remember this. When the price is actually moving sideways, up and down a lot with the low volume, something like this. Basically, maybe there's not enough of selling pressure in the market. No one is actually selling. And then on the other hand, there are people buying. If let's say this buying is because they are buying to cover their, it's not the high volume actually form up here. So there will be a retrace coming. I'm going to look into AMD, just AMD, okay? Price rebound up, high volume actually show at the top. Don't sign yet, sign yet. Apple shows the sign. I've been cutting a lot of losses in Apple. Doesn't have like a real price rebound. Twitter miss out the best timing. Maybe Nvidia. Some shape up like this usually is not a good sign. I mean, not a price continuation of going down. You can see Apple right now, the price is moving back up. Pretty much that we see that the AMD actually have a short-term rebound here and then high volume, so there should be a retrace, and looking at this, the price actually going downwards. We might see, we just need to wait for the entry for the short selling. "48 seconds, 50 seconds. Another high volume actually forms, and then at the high side here. Feature, Apple, Nvidia. "55 seconds, we're gonna come back and look into this. How is Tesla still going down? Tesla seems nice to trade, but I have not enough funds to look into this. Ooh. Facebook, huge price down. It's got a high volume price down. How can you miss it? Right, short sell. Now we are looking at Meta platform, formerly known as Facebook. All right, this will be the last trade. Okay, then I'm going offline. All right, so yeah, because it's getting late, it's time for me to sleep. Next day, tomorrow, I still need to look into the market. There's a few stocks in Malaysian market. I want to look into it in the morning. Price down. 52 second, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Okay, next minutes. Doesn't fulfill our exit rules yet. Continue to hold on to it. Sudden price push up. Does it move in a way that I should look at it? Yes, it is. It bounced back out quite fast. 52 second right now, but the volume is actually very low when it bounced back up higher. So I'm going to continue to look into it. Facebook doesn't move the way that I look at it. So I might not be able to use the same method in Meta platform. I can't use the same way to look into Meta platform. Okay, we learned something here. Short sell, so I have to cover this position. I'm gonna buy back. It's not a good feeling, of course, but it's something. Still, AMD is still trading the way I look at it. Fulfills my trading rules. Okay, last trade, AMD. That's it. So right now we know that Facebook or Meta, or AKA, not AKA, formerly known, no, currently known as a Meta platform, is not going to work on my trading strategies. Okay. So I'm not going to use that to look into Meta platform then. Price is down. Volume high up when the price are being pushed up slightly. So right now, the data that we are looking at just the price and volume. I mean, just the price action. So I haven't really looked into a transaction section yet. Okay, thanks for the like, guys. Okay, so no exit rules are triggered yet. I'm going to continue to look into this. Today is quite hard to trade for me, so I need to relook into this recording, and then I find out what is the problem, and then analyze the price movement so that I know how this thing is like. Okay, 57, 58, 59. No exit rules triggered. What is happening in the market right now? Let's see, no breaking news. Stocks, oil, bond yields edge up ahead of expected new Russia sanction from Reuters. I guess maybe that's why everyone is staying aside. So that's why you can see this price movement is going on. So that's why intraday trade is not that good for this kind of movement. Well, usually how I do trades like in Malaysia market is when I will look into overall performance of the market, the big boys, what is their intention, and then if let's say like for example, if let's say they are attracting buyers and it's going to into a retrace, then I will actually change and then do day trading, okay, intraday trading. So if let's say after that they have done and hits to the bottom and then they're not going to go down anymore from a price and volume transaction, then I will go for midterm and then go for short-term trading. So that is how I look into it. So I think we should apply that into the US market also. Okay. All right, so the price actually moved up with the high volume previously, but before that, when it's going down, there's no high volume actually coming in, so that's why I don't cut loss. So let's see here. Let's see where will they move up higher. No questions from Facebook site. $56, $57. Volume is high. Price move up higher. Maybe probably I can apply my 4 exit rules that I use in Malaysia market in this situation. Then the exit will be more precise. Let's test it out and see. Okay. High volume pushing up the price, eh? You have to get out this. Hey, this is long. So I'm gonna sell back in the market. $8. Okay. Let's do a summary today. Why? Because it's my exit rules here. That high volume but price don't really move up much higher. So usually there will be a retrace. So yeah, you can see the price is down. All right, so we can see the price are moving sideways like this, so it's not good for us to do a trade. So let's do a summary. Overall today we are at the losses. Just now we have a profit, a little bit of profit, but right now we have a losses over here. So looking at it 5th of April 1919, this one offset, and then 9 offset, 10 $44 of losses, and then 54, so $10 profit, and then 6 12 $21 of losses, so losses of $1, $1, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 41 42 and 40 cents. So today, not a good trade, because we can see the market is actually moving sideways like that. So it's very difficult for me to trade this using the same strategy. So I need to come up with the second strategy to look into it. Either we look into other stocks to trade into other stocks. Probably you need to look into the 5-minute charts into this. So that is basically, this is the outcome of what our trades here today that tell us. Okay, so I need to fine-tune this so that to cater for the market, this kind of situation where the price are still moving sideways. Either I can avoid trading in this kind of market, so but to know whether when this kind of a price movement actually comes out, then I need to look into it and find what are the price movement that it will show this. Either from the news, but news it will usually be too late. Then we look into price volume and see maybe the day before that they have this kind of price movement is showing that they have no intention to move the price up higher, or the price is going to sideways today. So yeah, basically you can see most of the price are moving sideways like this. So it's difficult when the price down one time and then that's it, and then they start to move up sideways from here. Okay, all right, so that's the my studies over here today, that I do the vlog here that show you guys that how I look into the stock market and how I look into the US market and start, and then to fine tune and find the right strategy and find the right exit rules and the cut loss rules into this. Okay, so yeah, so I have a week, so I try to fine tune it, and then let's see you next week. I have anything new that come out and then to share with you guys. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and remember to give us a like and also share this video out to many of your friends or traders who wish to look into a new market and design or structure something new for their trading strategy in another new market. It can be in Malaysia market or maybe in Hong Kong market. So you can apply the same principle and method into that. Okay, and remember to subscribe and our YouTube channel. If you're subscribing from the YouTube channel, remember to turn on the notification bell. Okay, and then Facebook site, like us, and thank you very much. I'll see you guys again next time. All right, and good night.